Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Lucia's world, a world full of magic, a world full of love, a world full of light from the star. Today I have a wonderful message for you. Today we are going to talk about scars but not wounds. That is a goal. And human beings have to understand that we have to learn to release pain and go with the flow. That means we have to stop that pain that is consuming our lives. And we have to find out the source of this pain. And how do we find out about this source? Well, we have to write a list of what you think it was traumatic in your life that inflicts pain in yourself every single day. It can be the loss of parents, it can be the loss of a child, the loss of work, maybe a traumatic relationship. You have to really think about it and do the listing. We all have two sides, our dark side and our light side. And we have to bring into balance those sides. We have to learn to release our past. We have to say, thank you. You were part of my life, but you are the past. And the past stays in the past. You have to learn to live your present. You have to learn to enjoy life. We cannot be living in the future because that brings us always anxiety. You don't want to feel anxious all the time because you are scared of what is coming in the future. And that is a torture, self-torture. Self-torture means to inflict pain on oneself with negative thoughts, because you're putting your mind to work, but in situations of stress, and that is not healthy for you. God doesn't want that for you. And it's so important to understand this, releasing pain, this process. Our goal as a human being should be to reach self-discovery, spiritual enlightenment. Our goal, in our process of self-discovery, you will find out exactly who you are and what is your mission on earth. Mission you have to work on, and with your purpose, your life purpose, you will have to help other people. Because union brings happiness. When you stop those thoughts that always bring you pain, thoughts or memories from the past, or what if, or saying what is coming next, then you are torturing yourself, and that is not healthy. So the only way out is embracing your pain, embracing the angst you feel, the anxiety you feel, embracing your fear and say, this is real. I have fear, I have anxiety, I feel anxious, and I don't know what is going to happen. So when you get in this present moment and you accept this, that you are having pain because of those thoughts or that situation, because you couldn't close the past, then you have to be honest to yourself and say, do I want to stay in this pain? Do I have to keep these wounds open, or open wounds in my heart? Do I want that for me? Do I have to stop living because of my painful experiences? And I believe the answer will say no. I don't want to stay suffering because of the past, or suffering or getting anxious because of the future. So the only way out is living your present. Finding out who you really are. Therefore, exists a spiritual journey. In this process, it's a process of evolution. It's a process that you will make changes little by little. If I say straight change, people get like, oh, I don't change for anyone, I don't change. No. But if I say maybe evolution, it sounds a little bit better and soft, then we will use that word, evolution. And maybe you say, I don't believe in anyone, but I guess you believe in yourself. You are here, right? You can see yourself, then you believe you exist. Then that is good. Because if you believe in yourself, you believe in God. And God is always by your side. God never made mistakes. He put every human being on earth because He knows exactly the mission of every person on earth. Everyone has a mission. And a mission that needs to be accomplished. Sometimes we say maybe we live in a terrible world where people hate each other, where the only thing we hear on the news is about war. But everything is changing for the better. And hope will never leave your life. But you have to start doing your part. Start thinking, okay, I did mistakes in my past, but I closed my past. Totally, I close the door and I decide that I have to move forward. What I couldn't do in the past is the past. I couldn't do it. It's fine. I made a mistake. I forgive myself for my mistakes. But those mistakes will not stop me from moving forward. Is what you have to say to yourself. That there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. But but it's a light that comes from you, from yourself. And you will reach that enlightenment when you don't use your rational mind. Your rational mind will always tell you that you are not able to make changes, that you are not able to go through evolution. That is what your rational mind is going to tell you. But you are stronger than your rational mind, and you will say, no, keep quiet, because I will take a different path. God is giving me the opportunity to take a different path, and I will do it. That means, or that is called leap of faith. Because, something better is waiting for you. So be thankful for all what you have and for all what you don't have in life. Because at the end of the process, you will say, thank you to myself and thank you, God, because I found myself. Now I know who I am. Now I know what is my mission on earth. And now I know that I'm worth it and I deserve a better life. God will help you. Therefore, it's so important to listen to your intuition. Intuition are those messages that comes from the universe in a very clear and celestial way. Sometimes we notice red flags in situations, but we decide not to look at them. We say, no, that's not possible. I cannot believe this is happening to me. And why me? But at the end, you will feel released, because you will feel so much lighter and happy, because you are doing what God told you to do. And when you experience that inner peace, believe me, you will not exchange that inner peace for nothing in the world. You will say, and you will protect your inner peace. Believe me. When you learn to release all those negative thoughts away from your mind, then you will say, oh my God, I was losing so much time thinking in so many things and inflicting pain on myself without thinking or realizing that a better life was waiting for me. Why is it important to heal your heart? Because people with a wounded heart are souls in pain. And souls in pain are all over the place. They feel like nothing can make them feel better, because they feel empty. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, at the end of the day, they feel empty, because they didn't reach something that was so important in our lives. And abundance starts with a healed heart. At the end of the process, you will see your heart and you will say, yes, I do have scars. But am healed. And now I'm speaking from a healed heart. I'm not speaking from an open wound heart. When a person have an open wound heart, will be very aggressive, will be arrogant, selfish, greedy, self-centered. When you go through this spiritual journey, you understand people's behavior. But also you have to remember that you do not have to accept reckless behavior towards you. Remember, reckless behavior can be regulated. People have to understand that the word respect has a meaning, and we have to keep it in our daily life. Respect, love, compassion, empathy, joy, balance, loyalty. That's what we have to keep in our hearts. That is what a real healed heart is always have. A healed heart will not feel envious of anyone, will not be greedy, will not be aggressive, will not be self-centered. On the contrary, a healed heart will always find a way to help other people. But it's also true, if people do not want to be helped, then they will stay in cycles, the same cycles, the same type of people that maybe once inflicted pain in them, but they will find the same people. But it's their decision, and they have to get their own path. And they will repeat the same forever until they say, if God really wants to listen. Because maybe that people was already warned. That people was already warned by God, but they did not want to listen. So your job is to get out of your pain, go with the flow, be thankful to yourself because you have the courage to say no to your past and not to bring negative thoughts into your mind. When you reach your enlightenment, you will reach high levels of consciousness. And you will start seeing life in a different perspective. You will take action in a different way than you used to. Therefore, it's so important to heal hearts. In order to heal your heart, you have to have self-compassion. You have to be kind to yourself. Give you a hug to yourself and say, I love you. I'm sorry because I was inflicting pain on myself with negative thoughts and living lives that I should not be living, like maybe resentful, maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't want to accept that my parents died and I was angry because of that. So giving yourself a hug, forgiving yourself, because we all the people on earth, we are here for a reason. We have a mission to accomplish. There will be a world where kids do not have to work to put food on the table. There will be a world where kids do not have to be hungry. A world where everyone has the right to education. There will be a world where peace will reign, but everyone has to help. Everyone has to put their life together and think, okay, I was suffering, but now is my time to get a better life. And I will be a contribution to society to make a difference in the world. I want to make a difference in the world, but I have to start with myself. Loving myself, taking care of myself, and accepting and be resilient that we make mistakes, but we can be better. And we can also help other people to become a better people. It is not questioned to what is my priority. I am a priority. And my peace of mind is my priority. Because it doesn't matter how much you work for material things, because at the end of your life, if you have the chance to make a self-reflection, you will say, I work my whole life only for material things and I still feel empty. I feel my heart empty. But it's too late, because it's time for you to go. So therefore, we should not waste our time in inflicting pain on ourselves. We cannot do that. It's time to get up, to wipe your tears and say, I can do better. I can remove this pain from me. And I can work on my life purpose where I enjoy, because I'm connected with this purpose. My mind, my body, my soul is connected to this purpose. So I feel happy. And remember, do not wait from someone else to bring happiness into your life. You have to be happy alone. You have to learn to live alone. When you reach this, the person, the situation, whoever comes to you, it will not be a reason for you to just to start to feel happy. No. Happiness is when you reach inner light, inner peace. That's when your happiness really starts, and your abundance. Because like I said, you can have so many things, material things, but at the end you realize that the most important thing is missing in your life. Don't be one of those who reach the end of their lives and say, I feel empty. And the world will be better when people or society thinks that we have white and black, yellow and brown, poor and rich. When society start thinking, okay, it's time for helping other people to raise, to help them to a real person in position of power will think, I will help other people to lift up. That's what a real leader thinks. A real leader is not selfish. A real leader has high levels of consciousness. So at the end of your process, you will feel very happy because you are feeling better, you are looking better, and you reach what really was your goal, to find yourself. To find yourself in a quiet mind is really your home. Then you feel, my home is a quiet mind. And you don't want to leave this house. Be an example for humanity. Have the courage to do it. Because, like I said, for me it's important to know that I save one soul at a time. I feel happy every time I talk to someone that I talked before, and they say thank you because I did the work. And I'm thankful because I reached my goal. Now I know who I am, and my life and the life of my children has changed. So it's a great satisfaction to hear from people. And listen, if you have a life purpose, never give up to your dreams. Never give up to big dream, to dream big, to dream big, because it's something that your soul is asking you to do. When I started painting and drawing, I only had a pencil. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I only had a pencil and 1,000 excuses to say no. I cannot do this. I don't have, my health is not the right one, and I cannot do this. But believe me, when you go through this path of a spiritual journey, of self-knowledge, God is gonna open doors for you. He will open doors for you because He's happy that you find yourself and you find your life purpose. And He will support you. He will send you messages. He will send you people that is going to help you. I mean, through your intuition, through numbers, through books, through everything. God will send you the resources you need to improve your life, to heal your heart. And believe me, at the end of this process, you will be so happy that you will be encouraged to tell other people, do it, because it's the best that could happen in your life. At the end, you will say, yes, I have a heart with scars, but not with wounds. I don't want to go without expressing my deepest gratitude to all the light workers helping other people to wake up. I want to express also my gratitude, my deepest gratitude to all the supporters, all the people that really believed in me. And I thank to myself because I did it. I reached my enlightenment, I reached my goals, and I'm proud of myself. I want to wish you a very wonderful Christmas, a Merry Christmas to everyone on earth. And I'm praying because my wish is that people keep waking up to a new reality, waking up to discover oneself and understand that we are one essence. I wish you a wonderful day, and I send you a kiss full of love and full of light